Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, Airguns of Michigan, and today we are going to talk a little bit about red dot sights. And this is something that I have to be honest. I was a little like, you know, for, a rifle, a pellet gun, I guess, you know, is it really worth it? Does it really do good? And as you guys have seen in the past, I really enjoyed my Monstrum 3x prism scope. And so I reached out to the guys at Tacticon, and they were nice enough to send me a few of their red dots and their magnifier to review. And I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of digging them, for those guns that you're just popping squirrels or bunnies or doing a little bit of pesting. They're really quite nice, to be honest, and they're relatively, in my opinion, good for shooting stuff like that, 50 yards and less. I mean honestly, these things are great for powder burners. But obviously, when we're shooting pellets at a slower rate, and obviously we have holdover and things like that, sometimes red dots aren't necessarily the way to go. But I have found that seriously, 50 yards and less, these things are really, truly pretty darn cool. So I want to talk to you guys today. This is and I do have their information pulled up over here. This is the Predator 6 red dot green dot sight, and it is in Picatinny. It does come with these flip caps. It comes with a really nice solid mount. I mean, you guys can see, they got six screws holding that thing down, and a bunch of different levels on the red and green. When I first got this and I was kind of looking through it and turning on the illumination, it seems like when you're at that really high illumination, or the highest it'll go in, like say red or green, it almost gets a little extra bright. But then I took it outside and I realized, it's not as bad as it seems. So I kind of, the green to me is a little bit not fuzzy, but just it's bright, and I suppose that it should be, in all honesty, especially taking it outside. The 3x magnifier that they have really adds to this as well, just making it a little easier, even at those 25-yard ranges, to be able to look through the red dot and obviously have a little bit more of a picture frame. But as you guys know, I don't shoot the squirrels in my yard. There are pets, if you will, and my wife really enjoys them, and it just is what it is. So I don't shoot the animals that live in my yard or my neighborhood. But I did actually take this out and spot some squirrels up in the tree and kind of line it up, and especially with the 3x magnification, it's absolutely great. I do have this mounted to my Cattleman T1, and it's really pretty spot on. I mean, it's a red dot. You're not getting those super fine crosshairs, that big magnification that you get from an optic. But honestly, man, these things are kind of cool on little pesting guns, and I'm blown away by the quality of these. They hold up really well. I banged on them a little bit just to see if they would continue to hold zero, taking a little bit of abuse, if you're out in the woods and stuff and you drop your gun or it falls over off of a tree or whatever you're doing. They appear to really do a good job holding zero. So this back here is their 3x red dot magnifier, Falcon VI for rifle sights. I think on the site, these are the red dots, roughly $50, and the magnifier is roughly $80. The magnifier is kind of nice because it locks into place. There's actually a plunger here. You just push it in and it'll fold out of the way, and then it locks to the side. So if you're just using the red dot, you don't have to worry about moving your rifle around. This isn't gonna flop back in your face. Stays out of the way nice. Handles the recoil nice. I've shot a lot of rounds out of this, and you know, not that there's a ton of recoil in this, but you know, you do get a little bit of hammer, you know, bump, and this holds up very, very well. So I've yet to put it on any kind of powder burner, so I can't really speak to that. But if you're looking for something to stick on your Cattleman T1 or another one of your compact guns that maybe you want to take out into the woods, and you know that you know, honestly, I have this zeroed at 30, well, 25, 30, and even stretching out to 50 yards with the Cattleman T1, I'm shooting barely low off of what the red dot says. So you know, obviously, you know, I know that at those distances, so I just hold a little higher on my target. But really, it's been absolutely spectacular. The caps are really nice, the flip caps. I'm kind of glad that they didn't put flip caps on the magnifier, but then part of me wishes that they would have, because those lenses are just susceptible to everything that goes on, irregardless of, you know, here or there. The magnifier is actually also has turrets built into it to center it optically to your red dot. I did not have to do anything with mine. Mine perfectly aligned. I'm not really sure, because I don't deal a lot with the magnifiers, why you would have to do that, but it is there. It does have a focus, an eyepiece focus wheel on the back to get a better picture of your red dot. It works well. You know, all in all, like I said, I can't complain. But the turrets seem good. They tracked nice. It, like I said, it holds zero. I haven't had any problems even, you know, banging on it. I didn't do like one of those water bottle tests like a lot of guys do, where they really beat the heck out of it, but I certainly slapped it around a little bit. And like I said, you know, it's very nice and light, and makes it also really tactical looking. So I thought it was cool. I really did. And you know, my hat's off to Tacticon for making a very good price point red dot. Even if you ran the red dot by itself, you know, if you're only shooting, say you're pesting and you're only shooting in barns, where, you know, you don't need that extra magnification, it's great in my opinion. Obviously, you know, if you're going to stretch out and be shooting 100 yards with pellets, I would probably suggest a scope, anything past like say 50 yards. But I think this would also make a great setup on like a P-Rod, or, you know, like I said, another really compact gun. It doesn't add a lot of weight. They're not heavy. And you know, like I said, it's very easy. The eye relief is nice, and you know, whether the magnifier's down or out, this dot is great. I don't have any problem seeing it in the sunlight. You know, it would have been nice. I really do like the etched reticle on the Monstrum 3-time prism scope. I think it would be cool if, you know, they had a red dot like this that had an etched reticle, so that way, you know, if you're really out in the sunlight or you just don't need that red light, it'd be nice to be able to look through there and actually just see a dot. So, and I know they're out there, they're just big dollars. But overall, like I said, Tacticon, you guys nailed it. You know, like I said, I haven't had any problems. I beat on it, tried to get it to, you know, just lose a ton of zero, but at 25 yards, it's staying right where it should be. So with that being said, I'm Moose. This is Tacticon. This is also Airguns of Michigan. We'll catch you next time. Take care. Be good to each other. And God bless.